Okay. We're good. We're started. Woo! Let's go. Ayo. Ayo. I got it working. I don't know why that's such a surprise now. Welcome! Welcome. Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna send a thing out to everyone real quick. Where's the Discord? I had half an hour doing stuff, and then I don't. Okay. No, not like that. Okay, let's go and put. Where's the channel? There it is. And live stream stream. I guess it's the bottom one? Yeah. Let's go. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Now people can find us. And Knox is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. So welcome to everyone. Welcome Demo. Welcome Sparta. Welcome Pearl. Welcome Desk. Nothing is wrong. Everything is absolutely going as it needs to. Let me know if I am speaking loud enough for everyone in the audience. Welcome, Warlord. Hey, let's go. Hey, I remember when this used to be my goal, is to stream every other week and release a chapter in between. Man, that was a long time ago. It probably lasted for a good, solid 4 or 5 months. Yay! Audio sounds good according to Pearl. Let's go! Let's just say, I'm feeling better than I have in a bit. So now then, we can actually do a good stream, which is great. So it's probably more successful than what I don't put yourself down like that. It takes a bit to stream, but just be yourself. Find your little niche, and then you're good. Don't worry about doing what the big tubers are doing. Just do whatever makes you feel good. Speaking of experience, because I've never updated a thumbnail. Ever. Except for, the first 5 chapters due to Ty's scope. I hope to one day commission him for more of those because they are beautiful and I want more. Prepare yourself for today. You shall be distracted. Who knows? I could be, I could not be. It is all up to the cards right now. Welcome, Noah. Revel uns have arrived. Won't be able to stay too long because I'm making my friend watch Star Trek. Ah, man. Yes, beam me up, Hagrid. I think that's what Starkiller said. Welcome, TBD. Welcome to the stream. No Star Wars to Clone Wars? I need to finish that. I remember watching the movie and a few of the episodes, but I think I was just barely out of that age group that would have gotten really into that. Either that or I could never catch it because it was on a channel we didn't have. Well, now here's the thing. Do you like Kirk or do you like Picard? That is the only question. Although, let's be honest, it's kind of funny that there's a debate between Star Wars and Star Trek because they're completely different genres. One's a dystopian and one's a utopian. To be honest, I haven't watched any of Kirk's stuff. I've only watched like maybe the first 3 seasons of Next Generation. Pretty good show. I got spaced out. But both are space. True. But Star Wars is definitely a dystopian space, and Star Trek is definitely a utopian space. It's possible there's only one space people genre. Uh, I like both. I have a slight leaning towards Star Wars just because that's what I grew up with. But Star Trek's pretty good too. I'd say I enjoy them both. I have enjoyed them both equally in both times. I enjoyed Star Wars when I was a child, and I enjoyed Star Trek when I was in high school, and now I don't partake in either of them. So I guess I evened out. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I think I much prefer. So if we're going based on space genres, then it has to be Firefly. Nothing can beat it. For a while, Star Trek was allowed to flourish in its absence. True. I think that. No, that was a little bit before me. But yeah, Firefly, I'd say that's best space genre. So that's what we'll agree on is Firefly and Serenity being best space genre, and we'll let every and we'll let people argue between who's the second best between Star Wars and Star Trek, I guess. Firefly is space cowboys, and it's space cowboys with zombies. It's great. You'll love it. Only well, it had one season in the movie, and they were the best ever. I hope with like all the reboots that they're doing, that someone is like, you know, all the actors, we own the rights and it's super popular. Maybe we could get away with making like a welcome back tour, like they did with X Files or something like that. I need to watch this right now. Yes, you have to. It's so good. It also has actually fun fact. They based Nathan Drake on Nathan Fillion's character in Firefly. So that's kind of the vibe that you get. Is this where see a Space Cowboys meme from? Put it in the live stream chat because I recognize memes by more of what they look like more than words. Oh, Cowboy Bebop. Okay, sounds good. But yeah, Sweden. To be honest, I feel bad because I only know two people from there, and that's by name from there, and that's Alan Tudyk, and I think Tudyk was in there, and Nathan Fillion. Yeah, I haven't seen that meme, so I think it must be from like some anime or something like that. There's no Firefly without Whedon. Okay. I'll trust you. I might trust you on that, although you are desk. So who knows? Maybe I won't. Oh, the writer and showrunner. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Uh, that makes sense. Yeah. Uh, yeah, I don't follow Hollywood drama, so I'm just going to not dive into that whatsoever. Ah, that's what happened. Yeah, that would kind of torpedo someone's career. Yeah. Well, like they could have like a fan come in because sometimes the fans of some shows can create better stuff than the show writers themselves. Not always. See, um, see what a twist over there with Avatar. We don't talk about that movie, but we do talk about the upcoming Netflix, which looks amazing. But it could happen. It could very well happen. So, with Disney rebooting everything under the sun, I think they own the rights to Firefly now. So, who knows? They might create a spin off show. I don't know. I've read a lot of fanfics. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there are great ones. There's some great nuggets in there. Like, There's a lot of great nuggets. Like, my library is full of like over 600 great ones, and I haven't even read some of the more popular ones yet. Read almost nothing but fanfics for months. Get on my level. I haven't read anything but fanfics for years. I don't think I've read a single non fanfic in since like 2015 or something like that. What's one of those great nuggets? Village Called Respite. No wait, Changeling of the Guard. Hold on. Cryo 7. That's a good one. Hold on. Oh, there's another good MLP fanfic. Um, off the top of my head, I can't remember its name because it's a complicated, like it's a Latin name, but it's also good. Dinos Fortuna, also good. Kind of stalled out though, but I love it. I hope it finishes one day. Same with Cryo 7. Tell that to my read later bookshelf. Read later bookshelf. I think I'm in the thousands on my read later bookshelf. Oh man. I try to get back into reading Lockwood and Co., but it's not the same without ability to contact the author. Yeah. Um. Oh, how could I forget another great fan theory? Of course. Uh, Great fanfic, Full of the Forest, and the continuing series of Savage Skies. So good. Martial art ponies. That's all you need to know. Martial art ponies. It's great. It's so good. Been on that fancy set for 5 years. Yeah, yeah. That's a lot to add onto your read later bookshelf. Savage Skies. Yes, Warlord knows what I'm talking about. First two books are available for print on Lulu. So, and I'm working on the third one right now. Actually, the second one was what caused me to disappear for like the first half of this year. Other than, apartment hunting and car hunting. That was the third one, and that's why I'm getting back on the bandwagon now, because I'm not in that last minute rush to get that second book out before it second book out that second book out before my self-imposed deadline because I knew if I didn't have one, it would never happen. Since Drake's with his family, I'll take over the direction here. Direction or distraction, who knows? Yes, it is time for Chat Idle. And you know what, Desk? I'm going to keep like Lobo from Superman. Oh my gosh, unlocked a core memory that Randy Savage. I was just going to make him sound like a sassy bastard. So but Lobo sounds pretty on point. I don't know if I've seen it in Superman the Animated Series. I did see it in Justice League Unlimited though. The king of dad jokes. I mean, if Dad Joke Idol was around, actually Dad Joke Idol probably was around at the time Discord at Idol. But yeah, he should have definitely made more dad jokes. Drake's been pushing for that voice for years. Oh, man. So, yeah, I'll have to do him justice just as soon as I'm finished figuring out what voice I made for Discord. Because it's been like a year since I've read this chapter. Like, it's been a literal year since I've recorded the first half of this chapter, or something along those lines. Hopefully that is changing. Knock on wood, throw a packet of salt over my shoulder, all those things to ward off jinxes. Because I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. But back to my schedule of twice a month chapters. I'm getting ramped back up on those, and hopefully those will follow close behind. First drink of that good agua. And now, let us see what that voice sounded like, because I have no idea. I have literally forgotten. No, I don't need that. I need that. Sir, he says, the self-proclaimed. Sir! Guess who's back? Back again. Discord's back. Tell a friend. And the sooner she gets better, the sooner I can avenge myself. It's hardly any fun bothering her now. Honestly, this was just a waste of time. It's honestly. Ah, yes, just honestly, just a following waste of my time. Oh, man. I forgot. He was just over the top. Yes. This is why I love doing Discord voices. Hopefully y'all can't hear my AC trying its hardest to ruin my sound recording. I wonder if I open it, it might sound better. Okay? It does sound better. I definitely can't hear it as loud. Yeah, no longer screaming, but might get very chilly in my room. Which is kind of funny. Last place, my room always, my recording closet always got too hot. This place, now it just gets too cold. Although I prefer getting too cold, because I would have a reason to use all these blankets that I just keep on having. Do not hear a single AC? Well, perfect, it's working! A moment of silence for the travesty that is my Discord voice and my attempt at doing Lobo. And also sound quality things, all that fun jazz. Any hoozles. Actually, I forgot. I don't even know where I ended this last track. Let's just listen. Why, it makes me feel like giving you 2 rewards. And then his eyes begin to shift and change. Oh, yeah, I ended right at the paragraph break. How nice of me to actually do a good job on that for once. I'd be more concerned if I also owned an AC. Well, that you could hear your AC and my AC at the same time? I don't know. Who knows? I Sorry, brain farted. I don't know why. My brain's struggling with my attempt at at doing all these things properly now. So it is trying to outnumber me, but it does not know. That's no, mind over matter doesn't work because my mind is working against me. I want to have a hammer. If I had a hammer, that might quiet the voices enough to do it. I'd be concerned if I couldn't hear mine, but it doesn't exist, so all is fine. Oh, great. Okay, there's a Superman versus Lobo scene. Okay, I'll have to give that a listen to. Discord scowled down at his former benefactor. Discord scowled down at his former benefactor. There we go. Much better. Is this even working? Over the top. Oh, you live in centigrade land. I don't know what those numbers mean. It's been like 80 or 90 here, though. Thank you, Desk. There you go. Then all your problems would be nails. Yeah, my problems would all be nails, but you can solve a lot of problems if they were all nails, though. I have a feeling that makes sense somewhere. I don't know who, but makes sense somewhere. To someone. Maybe me? I don't know, though. Let us... Is this even a way? I have to get in character of Discord. I really need, like, more of a standing desk. Do I have enough books to pile up? Maybe, but they're downstairs. Next time, I'm going to try and pile up a bunch of books or something on my desk to bring my keyboard up so I can voice while standing. Because that is much better for doing crazy stuff rather than sitting in a chair. He said if I had a hammer, if I had a hammer, maybe I could quiet the voices down there trying to stop me from doing it, from doing the recording. But who knows? But yes, all my problems would suddenly become nails. Although, nails never done me wrong, personally. I know they done a lot of people dirty. But speaking from personal experience, nails are an efficient way to adhere two materials together, temporarily and or semi-permanently. For even more semi-permanently than you use screws. But then you deal with the part where they're a pain to take out. And I'm not so sure about that. But if I have those things, who knows? Everything will either work out great or absolutely horrific. And either way, that'll be perfectly fine by me. Sound good? Sound good to me. Ya, soy de agua. Okay. Is this even working? Is this even working? Well, I am out of practice. Hey, is anybody in there? Oh, hold on. I said anybody, not anyone. Hello? Anyone in there? Hold on. Anyone? I guess he would say anyone over any pony. If not just to confuse all the ponies. Especially since he knows that Idol isn't a pony, I guess? Does he know if Idol's not a pony? I can't remember if he did or not. Maybe after he scrambled his mind, he found out that he was not a pony. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been ages since I read the first half of this chapter. And if I did, I would probably know that. Hold up. Is this even working? Well, I am out of practice. Hello? Is anyone in there? When there was no response, he grumped. Bah! Can't make an omelet without scrambling a few brains, I suppose. You'll be fine. Or not. I don't really care. A quick tug of his beard, the Draconicus nodded to himself and then vanished in a flash of light. I still changed it, but I feel like it's even better now. But now you get to listen to me try and absorb the knowledge that is the voice of Lobo. You don't keep up with Idol nonchalantly hitting on a mare's mom? What? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh. It sounded Yep. Oh my gosh. Yep, that took me a bit to piece it together. But yeah, Idle hitting on Verdant. Or was it Vivint? I think it was Vivint. Although that's also an arena next to me, even though we all still call it the Delta Center. Because it's always been. But anyway. Oh my gosh. Verdant? No, Verdant doesn't sound like... It sounds close. I know it starts with a V. Vivint. I know we call her Vi? Vivi? Something like that. Hold on. Let me absorb the voice of Lobo real quick. Viridian, that's what it is.
Finally, I've been trying to get in touch with you all day.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. My card.
Oh, I'm sorry. My God. Oh, man. I don't know if I can do a deeper, gravelly enough voice to pull off Lobo. Oh, yeah. I don't even know if I could do a good Randall Savage at this point. But I shall try my best. I really wish I had a vest to pull out. None of you can see that I don't have a vest, so let's pretend I have a vest on. You have no choice but to try. Either try and make Drake's dreams come true, or absolutely disregard them for my own vision. See my vest, see my vest. That has been a Gold's Gym for more than a day. Oh, yes, to the old hedge hangers, which has been a Gold's Gym for more than a decade. Just smoke a 1/4 ounce of magic grain dust and you'll be gravelly for a day or two. Oh, yeah. Go, crush his dreams before he could use the more new complicated words. I mean, I'm already crushing one of his dreams, which is the nice chapter doesn't fall on the nice number. because he refused to number his chapters from day one and forced me to do it. And by then, it was far too late to change my numbering scheme. Okay, let's see. Thing is now I have to have a internal monologue idol and an external monologue idol. Oh, I need to do it without my voice cracking. The nice joke was my idea. Well, why didn't you put it on the nice number? You put it on chapter like 72. Actually, I think it was like 67. Probably Drake's and mine, both simultaneously, by completely different things. Because this is technically chapter 51? Or is it 52? I don't... Everything is topsy-turvy. I'll get back to you on which streams are getting crushed and when. Lobo voice, I mean, that is an iconic voice. And let's see if we can do it without ruining opportunities for new voices in the future. If Iron Will ever shows up again, if Iron Will shows up, then it's going to be hard to differentiate Iron Will and Chad Idol. Is this his official name, Chad Idol? Or is it Idol, Idol spelled with, like, I-L-D-E? Thank you. This makes everything so much clearer. I found everything out. Except where... Yes, I am gifted at making things very clear and obscure, both simultaneously. Let us see if I can pick up Lobo. Yeah, but what should we have the proper name for Discordant Idol? Because we have one for if he was, like, at an orphanage the entire time. Or, no, if he worked at an orphanage. We also have one for, we have Officer Friendly. We need one for when he's a Chad. Should we just call him Chad Idol? I'm only vaguely aware of what a Chad is. Same. I only can pick up context from various memes. So I hope the context of those memes are correct, or that I'm interpreting them right, but I could be very wrong at the same time. So who knows? It could be, Chad Idol could be a thing, it could not be a thing. Or it could be a thing, but we are taking it way out of context. The only way to know is to march forward. Okay, let's see. Let's prep. Thing is anytime I have to get a new voice going, it usually takes around a stream, maybe two, to get to settle into it. But Chad's only around here for like 3 paragraphs, so I need to make it good right from the get-go. Fragging. Yeah. Is that your new sound voice? Yeah. What about it? I mean, I can barely understand. Let's get all that gravelly thing in here. How's this chat hooves? Yeah, that sounds good. I'm trying to make my voice sound even deeper and more gravelly by tearing. I think that's called tearing. I am the shadow on the moon at night, filling your dreams to the brim with fright. That's tearing. It's called vocal tearing. And it's actually not harmful to your vocal cords if you're doing it properly. Am I doing it properly? I have no idea. But it doesn't hurt yet. Filling your dreams to the brim with fright. Let's see if we could get lower and do a lower, lower, more. Like that Oogie Boogie line is my favorite line in that whole song. Like, because it you don't know who he is, but just something just being called the shadow on the moon at night. Filling your dreams to the brim with fright. And it's just a shadow creature that is so cool. And then only through later context you're like, ah, it's Oogie Boogie. Does that mean he's just like a shadow? Or is it only specifically shadow on the moon? Now I'm thinking about Luna talking with Oogie Boogie as he's a shadow on the moon. I'm surprised. I would be surprised if there's not already a fanfic about that. I am the shadow on the moon. Nope, that's too demony. Also, I haven't practiced that low, so it tickles. It tickles my vocal cords too much. Why do they have to have like nerve endings in there? Uh, eh, why, the inside of your throat being tickled is so. Is the weirdest sensation. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. Some say Fred lives there. And it represents the idea that the boogeyman is frequently seen as a shadow. True! The Oogie Boogie Man, whoa, whoa, yeah, I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Apparently his song was supposed to be a lot longer, but he was so difficult to animate that they had to cut it down because just because he was too hard to animate. They're like, no, we can't make this song go on for the full runtime. It's too difficult. Which is fair because it's like claymation. That one scene probably took like a few months at least. I just might make a special batch of snake and spider stew. And don't you know the one thing that'll make it work so nice? A roly-poly Santa Claus to add a little spice. Whoa, whoa, yeah, I'm the Oogie Boogie Man. Oh man, if only I could have a voice as deep as Jeff Castellucci. If you don't know who Jeff Castellucci is, look him up, because he's fantastic. He's absolutely amazing, especially when he hits those low notes. But anyway, enough procrastinating. Jack, I'm an elected official. I can't make decisions on my own. That's true. Also, it's kind of weird. Jack is the Pumpkin King, but there's also a mayor of Halloween Town. Is Jack just like the king of pumpkins? Or is Jack the king of Halloween Town? I think I remember watching a video ages ago that said Jack is a king of Halloween Town because in one of the video games, like Oogie Boogie steals the title of the pumpkin, like the king from him, which I'm like, weird, but okay. Or is it like MLP where it's like Celestia and Luna are the royalty, but they still have elective officials to just kind of do everything else because yeah, they can't even Celestia can't get off her seat to do things herself, so she has to elect other people to go in her stead, right? Jack is the king of mares. Mares or mares? That's a different thing. I am, I am the Shadow. I'm Batman. The sad part is that I'm not sure which of the games that was. Might have been both. There was two. I did. To be honest, I didn't even know that there was one until that video showed it. I'm like, man, a little bit of a cash grab. But hey, it's a good movie, so I don't begrudge it. Apparently, the game was all right, so that's a lot better than most movie tie-ins. It's telling that the one time we see Celestia do something, she goes down like a punk in about 3 seconds. So true. She goes down a punk in 3 seconds. The second time she does something, she gets beaten up by weather. Not the weather. It's a snowstorm. Don't let it. No, not in this ice empire. How could we predict this? It makes you wonder, how far away is the Crystal Empire from the rest of Equestria? And B, why do only Crystal Ponies seem to live there? Do they not want to leave the frozen north? Why? Are they just much more fragile than the show leads on? So many questions. There's 3 if you count Kingdom Hearts. Well, Kingdom Hearts crosses over with everything, so who knows? One had a song for Finkelstein. Oh my god. It's Frankenstein. The train moves at the speed of plot, so it's impossible to tell. Yeah, you'd think they want to leave, especially since they would have triggering PTSD from the Empire itself. It's like, oh yes, your home's where you've been trapped in by an evil dictator. We're going to leave you in what would have a lot of bad memories associated with. I mean, yes, it's your home, but two, we can't animate crystal ponies everywhere. That'd take up way too much budget. But yeah, like, either they would want to leave or become a major tourist destination, unless it's so far away that people don't think it's worth it. And also, like, what is it about, like, in that one where Celestia gets beaten up by the weather and Mick Flurry Hart was born? What is about those? Were those tourists in the front row? Or were they crystal ponies? And if they were, why are they not? Why is none of the crystal ponies crystal? They just look like regular ponies up until the end, but they were supposed to be full crystalline. Sometimes Canterlot is close enough to Ponyville that they could do day trips, but then other times it's an overnight run. Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah, they do day trips often enough to Canterlot, but the one time that was an overnight trip, I think was the one time they took a carriage to Canterlot for the Grand Galloping Gal, if I'm remembering right. So it just makes it seem like Canterlot's fairly close by train, but Rarity just basically asked two stallions, "Hey, want to walk all day?" while pulling us because we shouldn't want because we can't walk. We're going to the gala, so we can't ride on train either. I don't know if the crystal effect is supposed to be on all the time. We need more lore about the crystal ponies. Oh, it was overnight with the baking competition mystery? Right! That's so true. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Maybe the train had to just stop everywhere else. No, wait, no, that's not the case either. Everyone was on the train then, too. They were low on coal, so had to slow steam all the way to Canterlot. The train's not actually fast in that episode. It's just that they're at half power. Man, wouldn't it be cool to see the crystal ponies or the Skittlebugs in the animation style of the G5 movie, where they're like iridescent and semi-transparent? That would be cool. That would be really cool. A steam bullet train. Yep. Steam powered bullet train. I mean, it's been done before. The Flying Dutchman. Right? Yeah. No. Yeah, that's the flying. No, the Flying Scotsman. Dutchman's a different one. I should remember because Dutch are just so good with water. But yes, the Flying Scotsman. Scots, yeah, Scotsman. Yeah, trains, steam trains are our best trains because they're just like an ADH person's like dream come true to see all the mechanical components just work like that instead of boring electronics and like hidden stuff. It's like, no, show me the power of these living engines. And they are pretty living, if what uh, some of my uncles say who used to work on the railroad. Ah, that's why steampunk will be kind of my favorite, just because like that steampunk thing is just so cool. Yes, I want OSHA I want to see a world of OSHA violations with all the exposed gearing and like the living part of these machines. Yeah, they are absolutely mesmerizing, 100%. Okay, now let's see. Now that we're talking about trains, Heidel's planning on running away at any point now. Yes, even the ghosts in the background. Let us see. Oh my gosh. What if during. This is so stupid but so funny. During Idol, the creation of Officer Friendly and Idol, he can only transform into another toy. But the thing is that he accidentally turns into a train. It's just Idol turning into a toy train. Would that give him PTSD? Or would it just be a fun sight for everyone to behold? That stuff is from an era where you were expected to know that if it looks dangerous, don't touch it. True, but people still touch it anyways because it's so cool to look at. But yeah, Idol during the events of Idol just turns into a toy train. It just freaks out. His little steam whistle's just going off as he's like spinning around in circles. So panicked he doesn't think to turn back in. Oh man, I really want Idol to be canon. It almost pretty much is at this point, but it'd be so funny. Idol having a nightmare being turned into a train. If Discord wants to cause true chaos, he would turn Idol into a train. Or what was it? Like, um, uh, a wizard casts a spell to turn into the first thing that you think of. First object. or maybe it was the first animal that you think of. Idol just becomes a train because he thinks of a train as an animal, and people are just like, "How did you?" So Idol's just panicking while the spell's going off. Oh my gosh. Oh. I snorted. Finally. Oh gosh. I snorted. Finally. I snorted. Finally. Fraggin' geek. Thought he'd never leave. Here we go. It's Lobo time. I love when he shouted, "It's Lobo time," and then Loboed all over them. We get it. You started. Finally. Hey, John. Yeah, I snorted. Oh my gosh, that's such an obscure reference. Oh man. I suddenly feel minty fresh. Oh man. Oh gosh. We're only an hour in. Oh man. And I'm out of water also. Oh, the equanity. Let's go. My name's Lobo. Let's see. Can we get enough gravel leanness to produce a Lobo? I need to watch this again. Watch the thing again.
The name's Lobo. That's L as in lacerate, O as in obliterate, B as in disembowel, and O as in oh, I guess I can use obliterate twice, huh? What do you think?
I guess what do you think? If my voice didn't crack so much, I would have the perfect voice. But since it does crack a lot, we're going to have to do something different. So I already have a deep voice for Idol. So how do we make it more Lobo? Fragging geek. I thought he'd never leave. Now then. I think I get it now. I just give him a slightly Western accent, and then I've uncovered Lobo. L is in obliterate. L is in lacerate. O is in obliterate. B is a bomb shit. O is in... I guess I could use O twice now, couldn't I? Thought he'd never leave. I guess he's sounding older now. Hold on. Let me fix my idol. There seems to be some considerance. No. There seems to be a little unsafe for adults. No, wait. I got the cord coming down to get the toddlers involved. Most of the stream is Nox going... the way of the... This is what... When you're in Skyrim and wondering what the Greybeards do every day. It's getting their voice prepped to shout. It's going... Just try and get a gravelly, dragony voice. Texas style. No, everything was at peace until Texas Idol came to attack. Well, howdy, it's Texas Idol. You Texas Idol? and it just turns into, oh, what's that one thing that's been recommended to me 1,001 times? That the cowboy. Oh, that what's that cowboy's name? That he is just like seems like the most innocent person, but then he just absolutely wrecks everyone that tries and challenges him. It just kills everyone he meets, pretty much. Oh, what's his name? I can't remember. I think it was like the movie's not even about him. It's like only a small portion of him. I can't think about it. I can't remember. I'll think about it later. Frag. Uh, hello? Hello? Changeling. Not a regular pony here? Yep, no changeling here. We're going to continue on this recording session once we figure out how to make a changeling sound like a different ling. Which shouldn't be hard, but it actually is. It's a lot more difficult than people think. We train in the ancient art of for years in order to train our voices to sound like they do. So let us see. I don't even know if that's my idle voice anymore. It's been too long. It's been too long. Gone so hard and yet so far, but in the end we'll eventually get this voice. Fraggin. It sounds like the tongue of wisdom. I haven't thought about the dog of wisdom in ages, but yep, I do sound. Hey, Iconic, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to figure out how to do Lobo for Idle. Because Idle needs a good voice for his chadness that's about to show up. Is it, I think we've settled on Texas Idol. Now I have to get Texas Idol consistent enough for, like, the 10 words that he speaks throughout this entire series. Wisdom is up by 2%. Yes. Hello, I'm just a normal pony, doing normal pony things. Let us eat hay and discuss our internal skeletons. Yep, no extra. Wow, it'd be very interesting and weird to have external skeletons. Delicious vegan food. Just between you and me, how strictly vegan are we per se? Like, is it a scale? Can I still have fish? Is it just no? Vegetarian? Oh, thank goodness. I was thinking I was going to have to live off of hay for the rest of my life. I mean, no, I'm glad that this culture supports eating more non-plant based yes, more non-plant matter than my old tribe. Yes, old tribe. Yeah, you wouldn't heard about it. It's far in the south. I don't even know where it's at anymore. Wandered for days. Almost died. Then I found a bug. Then I saved someone, and then they're like, "You're cute. I'll take you home with me." And now she's my landlady. So I'd say my life's going out pretty good, all things considered. The idol who laughs. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh man. Oh, that could just. I could do a whole blooper reel of just Idol getting into character to be Idol. These normal pony dinner conversations. Yes, these are exactly what pony dinner conversations are like. All right, let us get back to figuring out how Discord scrambled my definitely pony brains into making me act completely the opposite of who I act like. I mean, who I am. Exactly. Idol's gone from lost in the desert to dream job. Absolutely. And now he's lost in a different way. Now he's gone from lost to found to lost in a different way that's completely destroyed him. How to start conversations. Oh my gosh, that could be another book in the How to Pony series. Conversation starters. They might be they're fairly necessary. I can go pretty register when I need to. I know I could, but but my goal for this book is to do every voice myself, no matter how cringe it might be. Just because originally this book was planned to be like practice for me to become a paid narrator, and now it's just like, you know, this is much more fun not being paid for it. Yeah, much appreciated, man. Idle who laughs versus idle bat. Ooh, interesting. I bring justice from above. I bring justice from above. Is that all you got? Let's put a smile on that face. For ragging, there we go. Here we go. I'm being a low register. Counting sound like Big Mac around right about now. Let us see if I can actually pull off this voice. It's a trick to see how many times you can put your name in the end credits. That would be one of the things I do, is just a end credit scene is like, written by V Drake 77, directed by written by directed by Desk, Idol, Equinox 3141, Topaz, Equinox 3141. This just keeps on going. Idol sees Moth Chaser, turns into a Bat Pone 2. Ooh, yeah. Oh man, you're making me want to draw Bat Pone Idol. Someone, artist, 2 year drawing instruments. We need Bat Idol. Na 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 Bat Idol, Bat Idol, Bat Idol. Those credits better be real when we get to the end. This is the book that never ends. It goes on and on, my friends. Who knows? Like, this could be a good cutting off point, soon-ish for this first book. It gets cut off here, and then it's Idle in the Crystal Empire. You leave it on a bit of a cliffhanger, starts up a new book series, and then that's it's perfect, yeah. You're right, I'm being too optimistic. Idle and Moth Chaser. I ship thee, make it happen, and I'll donate money for Patreon. It's funny, he would actually fit better with Bat Pony culture. Yeah, he kind of would. Although the Bat Ponies kind of know all of each other, so it'd be a lot harder for him to infiltrate, even though his tastes line up with theirs a lot more. Those credits better be on your funeral. I'll make an IMDb page with my vocal credits. That's what I'll do before I die. I'll make an IMDb page, and then so we'll make a wiki off of that IMDb page for my vocal credits. Okay, let's get Lobo. This is acceptable. Yeah. Man, I just realized we don't have an Idle Hooves wiki. There's a wiki on everything, but not on Idle Hooves, especially with how many spin-offs there are. I am shocked and surprised, to be honest. There's a lot of spin-offs, but no wiki. Wiki. There isn't one yet. So true. Also, welcome, Seth. Sorry, I had you muted for a sec. Can I hear the voice again? Eventually someone will make one. Captain Equestria is Idle Hooves. I am Captain Planet! Lobo, let me try and get the Lobo voice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna settle on here for the Lobo voice. Okay. Slightly Texas Western, but in the same register as Idle Hooves. I think I'll stick around about here or so. It'll appear eventually. Yeah, probably true. Thought he'd never leave. I want to make it deeper, but I know I can't because it feels like it should go deeper. I'll eventually train my voice to make it go deeper. Should Chad Idol or Texas Idol ever appear again? Who knows? Want to see Idol get sucked into an Enchanted Power Ponies comic? Yes! Especially since he reads them before Spike. Like, oh my gosh. After season 4 airs, Idol pre-reads one of Spike's comics and accidentally teleports him shining Topaz and Moth Chaser and Honeydew, because why not, into a Power Ponies comic. Oh, that'd be fun. That'd be so fun. Yeah, sure. Quick. Yeah, definitely. Didn't y'all read the Idol spinoff where he's the baddie Hutch Hoof? Yeah, I've read it. I definitely read it. It's been a bit, but I have read it. But in that one, he is like the person in the comic. But we're thinking like Canon Idol getting pulled into a comic himself, and not being a villain, but being a hero? Maybe. Ooh, that'd be interesting. If Idol Hench Pony meets Idol Canonicity. Oh my gosh. Twilight's main passion, and she briefly winds up in the comic, befriends the maniac, reforms her, and manages to drag her out of the comic. Ooh, wow. That sounds like an interesting story. But yes. Idol of the Alicorn, alt universe where Celestia is the changeling. Ooh, interesting. Nope, no wiki, just a TV tropes page. Yeah, we need a wiki. We need a wiki to link to the TV tropes page and to here, and anything Idol related. And then we can all do like the bios and stuff like that. I post all of the great Idol fan art in one place. That links back to the original creators. So there's a collection of knowledge that's not hidden away on one site. The Nowhere cast needs one too. Yes! We need one for the Nowhere cast. We need a page for Idol Hooves, Texas Hooves, crossover of 3 Idols. Yes. we need this to happen. Let's make it happen when V isn't here, so that way we can just shock him with it. This actually works out perfectly. It'll be a surprise. And no one will know. What happens? He would become Thestral Idol? Yes. Idol is always fun. I love the antics of just him being a plush toy, looking like a plush toy. or even like what was it? What was it that someone thought up of one time? Is that he turns into uh, what was it? He turns into Flurry Heart's plushie in order to let Shining wash do laundry with the real one, but then Shining accidentally throws Idol into the wash by mistake. But he did protest about it because that's what a toy's supposed to do. Oh man. Oh, Whammy. To be honest, I never watched that episode, so I always have a hard time pulling it out. Club owner Idle Hooves. What was that one where Idle Hooves goes undercover at a nightclub? And then you also have to have uh, glass in there as well. You'd have to have what was it, broken glass? I just see him as mirror as the mirror emoji, so it's always hard for me to remember his whole name. But yeah, the opposite of idle, or was it idle with no morals? Oh, Thestral and Threstrol are two different things. Thestrals are baboons, and Thestrals is Thestral idle. King Cucaracha! Yes, we need a page for King Cucaracha. We have more than enough stuff to fill up an entire wiki. We just need to make it. Go forth. Go forth. Let's create a fan wiki to end all fan wikis. It'll be more convoluted than all of SCP and and Warhammer 40k. Anyone diving into the deep end, be prepared. Go forth and create. Exactly. All right. Enough distraction. I have just barely enough to probably last the rest of the stream. Idle by takes. Oh, we can't forget about Bully Idle. Idle and Idle thoraxing, bullying thorax is like the thing from the early server. We need to do that again. I am you, but better. SCP for Idle, yes. Oh my gosh, someone make an SCP for Idle. Didn't someone make an SCP for Changelings, or was that a like spoof that someone did one time? I can't remember. It could just be on Deviant or for Affinity or something like that. Let's go into the mind of Texas Idol. Tonight, he takes over the throne room, and before he takes over your heart. Idol, God King of the universe, he sits atop the golden throne. Yeah, he's perfectly well to leave it, but Discord's not around anymore. Someone sent Discord into hell, so now he can't undiscord Idol. So just Chad Idol sitting atop of the throne. Go forth and end chaos. Hey Nemo, welcome to the chat. Oh my gosh, we're making even more side cannons. If he had the Infinity Stones, he would just bring order to the universe. Or he would make it so that only the worthy could wield all the Infinity Stones, because he definitely wouldn't use the Infinity Stones himself. He would probably give them to Celestia or something like that. The last 3 minutes I've activated every good part of my brain. Woo! Get that serotonin and dopamine in there. Let's go. Not if he turns purple. That's true. He had too much grimace shake, turns purple, and acquires all the infinity stones. Oh my gosh. Idol's too orderly for the element of honesty. And if he was the element of honesty, it would be honesty in, like, the elvish way. I'm trying to give you ultimate power. Get with the program. I do. Those who deserve ultimate power are not given it. It is earned. And I definitely have not earned this. Here you go, Celestia. Element of change. He would be the element of change in a weird way because he's very static in his personality. So desperately want to ask you to stop making me laugh. I'm going to wake someone up, but I can't. Princess, I seem to have come across these glowing rocks. Would you want these? That is definitely something he would do. And he wouldn't even need to sacrifice anyone for the Soul Stone. The Soul Stone would be like, yeah, he's kind of messed up here, so we're just going to get in here. Just immediately gets it. Oh man. Oh, what was the spin-off the other day? But which one would it be in? Say it, Idol. Say it, Idol. Yes, Princess. Who is your daddy? You are correct, Luna. It simply isn't quite right. The One Ring only works for Sauron. Thing is, Idol with the One Ring, turning invisible would probably be something he would be into. And he would not be, like, corrupted by the One Ring because there's, like, nothing to corrupt. His Iron Will's just so strong in that kind of deal. So, who knows? I'm suddenly imagining Circe and her friends playing Phineas and Ferb and building some huge thing and someone trying to bust them and failing. Oh my gosh. Who would be the cadence in this though? Who would be the cadence? Would it be one of their friends? Would it be like Honey? Would Honey try and no, Honey would encourage them. I don't know. He's Tom Bombadil? Yeah, pretty much. He would be Tom Bombadil. Secret agent Annabelle slinking around. Oh my. Oh, Diamond Tiara. Maybe, but she's in Ponyville, so. Oh, man. The ring corrupts your desires and twists them to its end. Idol doesn't really want anything. Yeah, so pretty much he would be incorruptible. Isn't that why the hobbits were chosen to be the ring bearers in the beginning? Because they also don't have a desire to be corrupted by, or they're just so good that they're incorruptible. That ring would be huge? Well, it depends on how little your little ponies are. If they're as big as, like, the statue figurines, then yes, the One Ring would be really big. If... Oh, wait, you're talking, like... Well, so here's the thing. How does pony jewelry work? Would, like, wedding bands be more like necklaces? Bracelets? Or for, like, unicorns, would they more be like something that slips over the horn? Speaking of twisted things, I thought of one wish that could make a monkey's paw that would be safe. basically hobbits want to live in a comfortable house and eat 11 meals a day, pretty much. And that doesn't, you can't really twist that to evil ends unless you want them to not do anything, which is kind of the opposite of what you want them to do. But yeah, how how do pony customs work? Do they even exchange rings? That's the question. So, so do ponies even exchange rings? Because we've seen two weddings, and that's never happened in both of them. Or is it more like a wristband? Is it a necklace? Is it like an earring or something? Or is it just like the wedding ceremony is just like, yeah, no, don't need to exchange any material things because it's magic. Ah, my mic. Magical soul bond. Ooh, interesting. Also, speaking of horse matrimony, would are herds a thing in Equestria? I would assume herds are less common, but oh, excuse me, are a less common thing than people would think. But like, no one would be against it just because it stems from from what ancient ponies did. In most fanfics I read, it varies by tribe. Oh, true. Necklace, Big Mac, and other America. Necklace, big crown thingy. So did the elements actually get married to each other by having necklace, and big crown thingy? For reference, a monkey's paw typically granted wishes, but twists them into something bad. The one safe wish would be, I wish. Then after I set this paw down, it would teleport itself back to where it belongs without harming anyone directly or indirectly. Well, yeah, but the monkey's paw could determine back where it belongs is in the hands of someone willing to let it grant a wish because it's a malicious object. Or is there like part of that story that I don't know where it's just a curse brought on by someone taking something out of an ancient cavern or something like that? Which like brings a whole host of things, but I don't think the basic story was enough to say whether or not the monkey's paw was like actively malicious, or it was more of a be careful what you wish for kind of story. So the safe wish would ultimately be yeah, the original. Okay, I thought so. I heard it like once back in high school, and so I'm like, memory, my memory especially is fairly poor to begin with. So add on anything else, and it's just so who knows. Also, I just realized it's almost 5:30. Hold on. Yep, we have as long as things happen. I don't think herd would be a relationship for government. Just remember, a woman wished her dead son back to life and he came back as an undead. Well, we don't know what he came back as. It was just left as a mystery of what he came back because the third and final wish was to reverse the last wish. Like, I think if I'm remembering correctly, the first wish was the son wishing that they had like $1 million. Next day, he dies in a mining accident, and his family gets $1 million in in life insurance from that. Then the wife wishes her dead son back to life, and then before the wife could answer the door because the dad got a bad feeling about it, wished to undo the last wish. I know it's 5:30 for me, but it's a lot different for other people. A vindictive genie. So just a genie. Because depending on which mythology you follow, they can twist it, the wish to be also very malicious as well. I wish my son at peace was the wording. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I saw a stage play version of Monkey Paw in grade school. Ooh. I had not yet developed my love for nightmare fuel. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why you gotta be careful with wishes. Oh, what was it? I think there was like even a fanfic about Monkey's Paw and Rainbow Dash got her hands on one. Yeah, like if you're told in the right setting, uh, it can really make you think too much, especially since it leaves a lot to be open to be discussed. So, yeah, there could be a lot of things in that. Hold on, real quick. I got to finish it. Which actually is why Idol succeeded with his request from Discord, where he just asked that he doesn't harm anyone. And I think break the law was so general enough that he couldn't twist it. True. Very true. Yeah. Discord couldn't. Well, the thing is Discord was going to grant a boon to Idol regardless, but I don't know if Discord would have twisted the boon in any way, shape, or form just because he was grateful but also embarrassed by the whole ordeal. Sorry, I had to run downstairs. Tornado sirens going off, so went down. Oh, just in case. Be safe, Seth. Oh, hopefully it doesn't come for you. Yeah, they only showed the silhouette of the sun through the frost as he knocked on it, but the way he moved, his body researchers. Oh, that is terrifying. In a grade school play, is this a grade school play or a play that you went and saw while you were in grade school? Because that's two different things. If Idol ever finds a monkey paw, it's got that under wraps. True. Idol the outlaw. To be honest, like Idol, Discord giving a boon, we don't know enough about what a boon from Discord entails, or if he's twisted similar boons in the past. But he doesn't give them out easily, so it makes it think like whatever Idol asked for, he wouldn't twist it unless it was because he only gave the boon out of how grateful he was for the maintenance of his beard. Idol the biker. Yeah. I mean, Idol's becoming a biker, and in this episode, I view Idol as a trickster. He might or might not twist it depending on his mood. True. Although, I guess that means that scrambling Pony's mind isn't against the law. Man, magical whammying is not against the law in Equestria because he actively broke it many times. I mean, they do have a reformation spell, so I guess that's fair. Equestria is really lax on its mind control laws, isn't it? It's more like there wasn't a law already in place. Oh, so you think after the Discord incident, they're like, you know what? We probably should have mind laws in place. But also, to be fair, Discord could have teleported the main six, like across the continent. They would be perfectly safe, but he would be out of danger of the elements in their entirety. if you read Not the Hero, he goes on about how ponies are apparently fine with mind whammying people. Oh, interesting. There apparently has been at the job interview. You go mind control. Ah, so you got it then. To reform them. Yeah. I remember reading there was a one fic that actually explained. I think it was called Equestrian Landings. If y'all ever read that one, and the Reformation spell was basically a very weak Geas, where it didn't force you to do anything. It just uh, if you, I think they use an example of if you were on a diet and you cast a Reformation spell to not not break your diet, and you were trying to eat in the middle of the night, you'd be reminded that of the reason why you have it, but it wouldn't force you to do anything. Which is really funny because in Equestrian Landings, uh, it's all about humans getting turned into ponies and pushed into Equestria. So they all think that the Reformation spell's the bad thing, but then it turns out it's like just a very chill thing that they do uh, casually because it's not really mind whammying, but the humans don't know that, so any like threat of that is just terrifying to them, and the ponies are like, "What the heck?" A very good story. Another one that I wish would not stall out. There's still hope. There is still hope. It's been 3 years, but there is still hope for it. Impulse control. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little nag in the back of your head. Yeah, pretty much. No, I'll be good. No need to reform. Like, no, I'll be good. No need to reform. Or just like, even just casually mention a Reformation spell will just like, by like a diplomat to the human outpost that they made. That was just like, because they were like talking about like one of the prisoners that they capture is just, oh, Reformation stuff. They're just like, no evil magics here. Yeah, and oh, man, good story. Highly recommend if you can deal with the semi cliffhanger it's left on. I don't know, the cop would just be idle as he is right now, except with, yeah, pretty much right now. He already is one. Yeah, but my thoughts exactly. He'd be kind of like the cop in Equestria Girls, maybe. I'm not sure. But he is already more competent than the entirety of the canon Royal Guard, so yeah. Although it's kind of funny how we're like, oh, the Royal Guard is useless, but it's like most of the time they are punching well above their weight class. Every time we see them, they are punching far and above their weight class, and that's where that meme got started. And then the showrunners just ran with it that they're terrible at their jobs, but they in the beginning they were good at their jobs. They just had to deal with minor problems instead of world-ending threats. Okay, let me see. Threat. The changeling of the guard. There we go. I got my idol. I can get my idol on. I can get my low baton. And I made you look. I made you look. Why is that making the rounds? I don't know. Anyway, let's get a little fun. I'll feel bad for him if it wasn't for fun. Yeah. So, okay, let me see. My next scene calls for For idle to... Oh my. Seems to be more competent on average and fixed, but also, yeah, the view I've seen is that they're supposed to be the low level clear, so the princesses have time to deal. Yeah, I think V said something similar in the Discord the other day. Maybe? I don't know. Um, I think he. I only really saw him in that one time where, like, Vinyl was walking to school and everything's just, like, a synth wave around her, pretty much. I think it was a short, but yeah, like that cop. Mustache and all, because Mustache Idol is best idol. um, I remember in Savage Skies, like they're like the big they're like the big protection force. It's like to stop them is to like basically you're going against the will of Celestia. And it's like, ooh, yeah. So when they brought him in, it's like, yeah, you're not going to break the law. We have the guards here. Bodyguard. I see guards are bodyguards who have authority of cops. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I'd say so. Maybe they just handle more like Monday. Maybe they're just like more cops, and they like transition. They take turns being like on the beat versus guarding the throne room. Because who knows? There might be some crazies occasionally trying to visit the throne room. But who knows? Add structure to the guard. Yeah. Have y'all read The Dust Guard? Good, good, good series. I think the author is writing on the fourth book now, but the three that he's written is super good, super awesome. Semper Pi. I'll add that to my to be read list to read later. Ah, yes, eventually, maybe. I should probably go through that to see if I'm still interested in any of those books. Okay, where was. There we go. Where? That the page hasn't moved an inch. Yeah, also welcome MQ. It's moved a millimeter or two. We're now in the second paragraph. The chat's going on like we usually do. Just catching up. It's probably. Who knows? I might wear down the distraction team with how often I'm going to be doing these from now on. Probably not, but it's a nice thought to have, anyways. Yay! I'm glad that you're safe. Hopefully the sirens don't come back. Hopefully the tornado's just like, they're all enjoying a grand old time. We're not going to ruin that, so we're just going to nope on out of here and come down like in the middle of the water or something. Just say no. No means no. If you don't say no to a tornado. Not distraction here. I've just started being able to nerd out about novels with people. I know, it's so hard to find people to nerd out about novels because hardly people read now. A sadness. Foolish Knox, did you forget about me and my distraction skills and memes? I did not. I did not, my fluffy griffin. I shall attend to you shortly. Idol, who's the full sitter instead of Cadence? It's Idol who looks after Twilight. Ooh, instead of Cadence. That could be intriguing. It's not the tornadoes from Twisters, which are vindictively after the main characters. Are muffins cakes? Yes. Every muffin's a cake, but not every cake is a muffin. It just depends on the size. It's like pasta. Pasta just gets named different. Pasta is pasta. It just has different names depending on what shape it's in. Same thing with cakes. Idle's nature rubbing off on Twilight. I think Twilight's nature was rubbing off on Idle more often than not. Not Fluffy, you little take that back. Never. Swiper, no swiping on Tornado, but Tornado. Tornado, no destruction. Tornado, no destruction. Tornado, no destruction. It just disappears. Derpy related to the cakes. Oh, that's right. Her official name is Muffins. Maybe a distant relation. Until 8 p.m. So another hour? Maybe? Depends on if you're central or... Yeah, no, you'd be central, so another hour. Hopefully. Idle host, captain of the guard. We shall see about this, Nox. Just you wait. I'm always watching, Noxie. Always watching. When you hit A, you're going... Da, 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 da. Isn't that the bell from Big Ben? I want to say yes. But that's like the classic chime of like every grandfather clock I've ever seen. I've only seen 2, but it's interesting that it's happened twice. Hey, you made it! Welcome, Kama! Welcome to the live stream! Westminster. Ah, okay. We kept him busy for like an hour or so. Pretty much an hour 45 minutes. Most of that distraction actually came from me trying to figure out how to do Lobo. I work weekends. I feel that. I used to have to work Saturdays, and it's just the worst. But that was with pizza. I probably wouldn't mind so much now, but work's only open till 4 on Saturdays. But maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? Hopefully, maybe with this new sense of getting streams done, maybe we can do weekday streams. No promises at all, but it could be a possibility. Just had a crazy thought of there being human equestria and changing of the guard, and Idle just thinks they're insane and just returns them saying, "Help is on the way, citizen." Help is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh my gosh. Oh. Strangely, you hear the Westminster chimes all the time anyway, in pretty much every series with scenes at schools. Like who? Get those emergency lamps. Get those hurricane lamps on the go. Stay safe, Seth. We'll be watching out for you. We'll play the FNAF tone as soon as you come out the other side of this. Just say, "Tornado no destructi." Tornado no destructi. HIE and changing of the guard fic is something I didn't know I needed. Yeah, I could totally see it. So, okay, so it depends on which human and equestria fic is it. Is it human and equestria where they remain human? Or is it human and equestria where they turn into a horse? From, like, the first thought in this thread makes it seem like they are a horse. They only officially became muffins after soccer moms got pissed. Yeah, true. I think Idol already has Celestius crushing on him. One princess is more than enough. 10 minutes till 8? Oh, okay. Not too bad. Hopefully... Oh, so you are an Eastern. Okay. Them turning a pony would be would be the bee's knees. Yeah. I used to be really into the human in Equestria, where they remain human stuff. It's really fun. Uh, and then I got into like the displaced fics. I think those were like some of the first fics I read, other than the Grimdark Rainbow Factory and Cupcakes and all that fun stuff. And now I'm just like, you know what? Just OG horses in Equestria are just great. Humans really work in the settings. Yeah, everything would be because especially since we don't know the size of ponies, so some people really describe them as like their ponies like either come halfway up the knee, or like I don't see them being like chest like ponies being chest height with humans unless they're tiny, but it unless the humans like really tiny. So I don't know. Personally, I like them saying human feels weird with how interdimensional travel works in EQG. Yeah, true. I mean, it turns dogs into humans and dragons into dogs. So I wonder, man, how would Garble look like as a dog though? My guess, he'd be a Chihuahua. How, who's with me on Garble would turn into a Chihuahua if he goes through the EQG portal? Wonder if, but changeling instead of pony would be funnier because it would confuse the hell out of Idol. Oh my gosh, yes. Wona dragon. Griffin or a yak or something, it's fine. Yeah. Garble the pit bull. I mean, he is no, he bulldog because he's dense enough to be a bulldog. How much dog do you want? A pit bulldog is the most dog in dog space that you're ever going to come across. The density of dog, both physically and mentally, is just compacted into tiny dog. Tiny to medium sized dog. Oh, man. But yeah, that's true. Applejack has Wyona on both sides of the portal, so would Wyona become a dragon or would Wyona just stay dog? I love changing expectations. I wish it continued. Oh man, it was starting to get good. It was getting really good. They just accidentally mind webby shining again. It's so good. Yeah, I haven't. My guess is like MLP ponies, maybe 4 feet tall. Celestia is around 8 feet, probably. I actually no. I say Celestia is the size of a regular horse. I actually let's see. I saved this picture. Someone posted on Reddit. Check Discord for a size rest. Yeah, check for ones where Chrissy Diamond like made Diamond like a changeling for a week. No. So changeling expectations is the one where Daring Do rescues a nymph from a changeling hive because it turns out that Chrysalis is actually Celestia's sister who's corrupted by Discord. It's very awesome. Gonna call it here. All right, have a good night, Pearl. Hopefully, I'll catch next stream, which will be in 2 weeks. I'm not breaking my promise. If I do, if it's not for a valid reason, feel free to roast me all you want. Ping me as many times as you dare. Because I want to make this a more regular thing than it has been for the last year and a half. I mean, there's a lot of stories called Changing Expectations. Like it's impossible to not have stories that overlap. expectations. It is. Actually, I should probably just look up daring do, because that would be daring do. No, do I not have it? Changing. How do I spell changing? Expectations. Or is it called like changeling expectations for the pun? I'm looking through my library right now to see if I can find it. Don't tell me it's gone. If it's not on the site anymore, I'd be real sad. Like, oh no, trying to be done as being her used pre-perform himself. So Christy Potter links her with the drone, making it seem like Diamond Hour was turned. Oh yeah, I haven't heard about that one. Oh yeah, have a good night, Noah. I share a link with chat. Yeah, sure, you can share a link. Let's see. What is changing expectations? I'm trying to find it. Sorry. I know it's somewhere. It's a really good story. Daring do changeling nymph saint. Oh no, not capitalist. Saint fiction.net. Put that in quotes. It's not changeling as a bad OC. No. I'll find it and link it in the Discord server. Yeah. Okay. Is this it? Ah, yeah. It wasn't changing expectations. It was changing views. That's what it was. Excuse me. I didn't take my allergy pill. I linked it in the Discord. It's in the live stream related chat. Daring Do goes on a mission to rescue the last changeling nymph. Because Chrysalis is Celestia's long lost sister. That was corrupted by Discord, and the nymph eventually just sees her as her mother. It is a very good fic. It's linked in the livestream related chat. I know there's been hardly anyone in the live stream chat. Celestia is the changeling queen. I have not. No. Also, welcome Hunter Master Gaming. It's kind of unfortunate that you joined at this time because I'm about to wrap up stream, unfortunately. Oh no. A couple weeks though. Hey, Author was seen on June 22nd, so we could update. True. So I can't stick around and playing Huntcha. dropped in to say hi. Uh, Hi, Hunter Master. Bye, Hunter Master. Thanks for dropping by real quick. But yeah, it's good. It's but that changeling story is written by Warhawk. Yeah, last seen June 22nd. So he could update. Last update was back in 2016. But it's real good. It's real good though. Progress 1 to 10. I'd say a good 3. We got a voice picked out. We read at least a paragraph. I'd say it's been a good day. I only keep 2 chats open because one can be for memes and pictures, and the other can be for just chatting. Yeah. Anyway, I got it. Unfortunately, I gotta head out. Got to do some stuff before the what just fell? Something sounded like it just fell around me, and I don't like not knowing what is falling. I guess I'll figure that. Oh, it was my jacket. Never mind. And not. It's been a good day. Also, knocks at the beginning. Exactly. Do some stuff that isn't reading the chapter. Yeah, doing some stuff that isn't reading the chapter. Who knows? Maybe editing the chapter. Maybe. Maybe not. Could be. So anyway, thanks for everyone for dropping by. Thanks for the many distractions. I'll see you in a couple weeks, and we shall see what becomes of it then. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.